Microsoft Copilot has a serious security wrapper around everything you do. The thing you have to understand about these models is that they're not all the same. If you get a free version of OpenAI, they take your chats, they take your data, and they use it to train the model, okay? If you get a paid version, depending on which of these models you use, they have a variety of security measures, and they have a variety of ways of either using your data, sharing your data, or not doing that at all. Now, Microsoft Copilot has a serious security wrapper around everything you do. They do not use your chats, they don't use your prompts, they don't use your data. All of that lives within your Microsoft environment, and they guarantee that. But that's why we recommend Microsoft 365 Copilot as a starting point. So that's why we recommend for most people start with Microsoft Copilot. It's already sitting on your desktop. But both of them are absolutely secure, and you have to understand that and know that and feel comfortable that anything you're putting in there is going to be protected. So when it comes to prompting, there's elements of a good prompt. Just like there's elements of talking to an intern or an assistant or a fellow employee and giving them directions on, something you want them to do. If you're not clear, if they're not going to understand you, and they're not going to do what you wanted them to do. Now, I know myself, I've made that mistake countless times of telling somebody I wanted to do something, and wow, they didn't do it the way I wanted them to do it, and it was my fault because I didn't prompt them, I didn't direct them correctly. So in your packets there, you have a Copilot cheat sheet, sort of prompting cheat sheet on a postcard, a large postcard. But the elements of a good prompt, so you've got a goal, okay, clearly define the outcome. Sounds like you're talking to somebody. This is what I want in the end. Context, then you provide as much information as you can. The more information, the better. And then you provide the source of where you want the data to come from that it's going to act upon. And then you can give expectations as to the tone, the output format. I want this in an Excel spreadsheet, I want this in a table, I want a PDF, I want an infographic. And also, you should also include what you don't want. Because if you're very explicit with it, one of these things about these models is they're sycophantic. That's how you have to kind of talk to it. And when it's wrong, you tell it it's wrong. Because it has hallucinations from time to time.